Hi, my name is Presence, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Because if you're here, it means that you're interested in the Metta Intention. You're interested in hearing about our dream for our first project, Metta in Motion India. You're interested in hearing about what we think we're going to need in order to bring this dream from the dreamscape into reality. And maybe you're interested in getting involved with the Metta Intention or with Metta in Motion India. If all of that is true, you're in the right place. I'm so excited, and let's get started. I'm going to start by talking about the vision for the Metta Intention. Our vision is to build a more beautiful world where healers are living in the joy of sharing their gifts, and that healing is available to absolutely everyone. At the heart of the Metta Intention is the idea that transaction is a choice. It's a choice that a lot of us are making at individual levels. And as a result of the number of us making the choice of transaction at that individual level, it becomes the choice that we have to make at the collective. And so with the Metta Intention, we're asking the question, what would happen if slowly but surely over time, more and more people made a different choice and chose to operate within the system of the gift instead? The system of the gift is the very simple idea that when we find that thing that we are meant to give in service to the greater good, we give it freely, and we give it without expectation of receiving anything in return. And in doing so, this abundant universe that is on our side and working for us makes sure that we have everything that we need to thrive, whether that's directly through the people we serve or indirectly through the collective field. If you just heard about the system of the gift and you're like, Presence, that sounds really beautiful, but also really impossible. That's why this Charles Eisenstein quote is here. It's also why I want to say the Metta Intention is a long game vision. It's 7 generations in the future kind of thing. We realize and understand that in this lifetime, maybe we don't get to this beautiful system where operating in the joy of the system of the gift creates access to healing for everybody. But we want to be the people who begin moving in that direction. And what we know is that for a lot of you out there right now, this is an impossibility. It's impossible to just say, oh my gosh, I'm not going to charge for anything. But for some of you, you're thinking about your life, you're thinking about your circumstances, and you're like, actually, this could be me. I could be the person who changes and who says, I don't need to operate in transaction, and I could operate in the gift. And so we're definitely talking to you. We're also talking to the folks who are like, man, I can't do this right now, but I totally get it, and I want to help move the world in that direction in any way that I can. We're also talking to you. That's the Metta Intention, is doing what we can in this lifetime, in the amount of power that we have, to take this grand leap to build something that's so much more beautiful than what we have right now. That intention sits at the foundation of Metta in Motion India, which I am going to explain next. Our dream for Metta in Motion India is to start a gift cycle. And the way we would like to do that is to share everything that I know with people completely in the gift, to the point where when they leave each of those 2-week trainings, participants are able to go out into the world and to begin healing people without having any debt and without having any cost to recoup. What we will be training participants to do is Thai massage inspired healing ceremonies. At the center of the ceremony is Thai massage, which is an ancient healing art that unblocks stuck and stagnant energy using bodywork and metta. Metta is the practice of loving kindness. While Thai massage sits at the center of my ceremonies, I also use expansive listening, non-judgmental mirroring, and a few other healing modalities that I will also be sharing with participants as they move through the trainings. Okay, now that you know what Thai massage is, let's talk about the details of how we are going to offer these Thai massage inspired healing ceremony trainings. So we're hoping to offer 2 85-hour introductory trainings in November and December of 2023. Those are our intentions for the dates, but we're open to where those actually land depending on when training facilities are available. Those 85-hour introductory trainings are going to include an introduction to Thai massage and also an introduction to the system of the gift. For folks who really end up falling in love with Thai massage or really end up falling in love with the system of the gift or both, we are going to have one 60-hour advanced training that we are intending to have happen in April of 2024. This advanced training will go into Senline treatments, which are advanced treatments in the Thai Northern tradition, and we'll also go deeper into the conversation around what it means to be a healer who's offering their services within the system of the gift. We'll be limiting each training to 12 participants simply because that is the number where we can go as deep as we possibly can into the material with as many people as we can while still maintaining intimacy in the group. Now that you know the dream for Metta in Motion India, I know this is the part of the video where I'm supposed to be like, by offering 24 students 2-week trainings within the system of the gift, here's what's going to happen. The reality is we have no idea. And so as we go through this experiment, we will be exploring some curiosities. And one of our major curiosities is, does offering training as a gift actually increase access to care for those who normally wouldn't be able to access it? Does taking away the cost of the training, does exposing people to the magic of the gift actually shift things at all? So that's one of our curiosities. Our other curiosity is if doing trainings in this way actually makes the system of the gift feel real and tangible, because the system of transaction is very real. It feels very tangible. And the system of the gift feels very real to me, but when you explain it to people, it often feels like a fantasy. It feels like it's impossible. And so we want to see if that shifts within people as they are exposed to it through what we're doing. Who will be serving in this project are folks who are interested in the experiment of the gift. If there's anybody out there right now who is feeling frustrated within the system of transaction, or like the system of transaction just isn't the way we're meant to be, we're definitely interested in serving those people and getting training to them. We're also interested in serving current Indian massage therapists who are working within the system of transaction, because we're curious to see what happens when folks who use bodywork as a form of livelihood are exposed to the system of the gift. We're curious to see what impact it has on them as well. If my experience is any indicator, we will also indirectly be serving those whose culture or resources or circumstances normally limit their access to healing touch. Throughout this whole video, I've been saying we. So who are we? We are Preeti and Presence, and we are the two energies that have initiated this project. And I'll talk a little bit about us and then a little bit about how you could become one of the energies that helps with this project as well. We met on this platform called Service Space, which is an online platform run completely by volunteers where people are trying to change the world through labor of love projects. And Preeti found my listing about how I operate Thai massage, and she was like, I just got my first Thai massage. I also live in the gift. I would love to learn Thai massage. And I was like, well, if we can get me to India, I'll teach you. That offer turned into this project. I was introduced to the system of the gift in like 1994 when I went to a summer camp for siblings of cancer patients and cancer patients that was offered completely as a gift to everybody that this camp served. It's called Camp Okaizu. They've been doing this for 40 years and they're amazing. But it wouldn't be until like 2017 that my eyes started really turning towards living in the system of the gift. And it was my Thai massage practice, which I began in 2021, that really opened my heart fully to giving my whole life and my whole self and this whole existence to living as the gift on earth. In the Metta in Motion India project, I will be guiding participants to learn Thai massage inspired healing ceremonies, and I'll also be sharing what it's like to live as a healer that's fully committed to the system of the gift. Preeti learned about the system of the gift in 2010 when she had worked for like 2.5, 3 years straight without any breaks, and she burned out, and she was like, I need respite. She found this human being who was offering travels to the Ladakh desert, which is the coldest desert in India, completely as a gift. He exposed her to the system of the gift, and she started walking in that direction around 2012. In terms of Metta Intention India, Preeti is keeping us motivated. She's keeping us on task. She's asking the question, what's coming next? This would not be possible without her. All of those background logistics, all of the networking that we're doing, Preeti is handling it, and she is amazing. And Preeti is also going to become a participant in the healing ceremony training so that she can broaden what she's already offering within the system of the gift and continue her path of living as Metta on this earth. Both Preeti and I want to make it really clear that our ability to do this rests on the community and the networks around us. And we would love to see the community and network around us making this project happen expand. I think our values page is the perfect place to do that invitation. Our values are based on trust. They're based on surrender, and they're based on doing the very, very best we can at all times. And if these values really ring and resonate with you, and you want to help us pull this dream into reality and move the world towards operating in a more beautiful way, reach out, get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Our contact information will be at the end of this video and also down below. In addition to being so open to adding energies to our project, we're also super open to any abundances that anybody would like to share with us. If you have an idea about what you could share with us that would help this project to fly, get in touch with us, let us know. If you need some suggestions, we definitely know that in order to bring this dream down into reality, we're going to need training facilities, places where people can learn, possibly even stay. We're definitely going to need training materials like Thai massage mats and pillows and blankets, stuff like that. We'll also need to cover housing costs for me when I go out there, and then also for our students, and then all of the transportation that it will require to get me from training location to training location. So here's the thing. We did crunch the numbers. We did do the math. In order to pay for all of this at market rates, we learned that it would be somewhere around $25,000 US. Here's our reality. This is the worst fundraising statement that I can make, but we would love to not have to raise all of that money. In our heart of hearts, we would love for as much as Metta Intention India to be pulled down through the system of the gift as is possible. With that said, we do know that we probably are going to have to pay for some of what's happening, and we really consider this number the cost of breaking the wounded cycle of transaction and moving the world towards the gift. Because the truth is, I could charge $75,000 to all 24 participants over the course of these trainings, but I really truly believe that we must start making different decisions and making different choices in order to build this more beautiful world that my heart knows is possible and that Preeti's heart knows is possible. If you are still here at this point and you are excited about what we're doing and you really want to take this journey with us and help us build this more beautiful, compassionate, love-based world, here are some suggestions on how you can get involved. One way that you can help us out is by making a donation. We have a GoFundMe page up, and the information for that will be at the end of this video and down below. And we want to be really clear that there is no amount that is too little. So long as you are sending that donation with love, the energy of your love is just as powerful as the dollar amount. If you have resources that you can share with us, let us know what they are, where they are, how you'd like to share them. We would love to hear from you. If you want to become a part of the energetic force that's making this possible, reach out, let us know how you think you can lend your energy. Again, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love people helping out in the background, in the foreground, in all of the grounds. If you heard about our Thai massage inspired healing ceremony trainings and you're like, I want to do that and I want to play in the system of the gift, reach out, let us know, and we'll tell you about how you can become a participant in what we're doing. If you heard this whole message and you're like, I have a friend who needs to hear about this right now, share it with them. Let them know. Share this video. Put this on your social media. Help us get the word out. That would be extraordinarily helpful. You can also ask us questions. Are you skeptical about this? Or you're like, no way this is going to work. Do you have ideas for us? Is there something that you want to reach out and connect with us around? Feel free to do it. We would love to hear from any of you. You did it. You made it. This is the last slide, and we just want to end with two sentiments. Our first sentiment is maybe you watched this whole video and you heard about the Metta Intention and you were like, I love the Metta Intention, but I have a different idea than Metta Intention India. And what we want to tell you is whatever your idea is, take it, run with it, do it. You have our love, you have our support. We are here cheerleading you. If you have a way that you want to bring the Metta Intention to life in your own life, go for it. Our second sentiment is gratitude. We know that at this particular time on earth, watching a video this long is a serious act of love. And so thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for spending your life on this. And for those of you who decide you're going to contribute in whatever way you contribute, we are so grateful that you have the courage to take this huge leap into this beautiful new future with us. So deeply grateful. Thank you so much.